What's up, guys? Chase for XW here, and today we got the best wrestling news we've had in quite some time, and it is for the Cruiserweight Open that is going to be taking place on the WWE Network. I am so excited. All 32 participants were announced today, so I'm going to give you the full rundown of those participants, highlight some key people who I think have a good shot at winning, and talk about their interest levels and backgrounds of their careers. And then for the ones that I don't know, I'm just going to list them. So first off, we got Gran Metalik, who is a well-known lucha wrestler all throughout Mexico and other parts of Hispanic countries. Now, he is going to bring quite some entertainment to this tournament. Then you got Tajiri, which I thought was such a shocker because I thought these were all going to be new people. But I think it's such a great idea that WWE is bringing out all these original cruiserweights from back in the day, from back when they had the Cruiserweight Championship. So far, like I said, Gran Metalik, Tajiri. Then we got Zack Sabre Jr., who is one of the most talented wrestlers on the entire planet right now. He is definitely someone who I'm going to talk about in the later part of this video. You got Noam Dar, and they showed his video of his qualifying matchup on the WWE's YouTube. You got Kota Ibushi, a former Cruiserweight champion over in New Japan. Well, the Super Juniors champion, they call it over there. So that's going to be really exciting to see what he brings to this tournament. Cedric Alexander from Ring of Honor, who is my personal favorite to win this tournament. Cedric Alexander is going to bring so much excitement. His style is amazing. He can be a star in the WWE. Then you got D.A. Mack. He's very entertaining, very exciting to watch. Tony Nese, who I've seen multiple times. He's been in PWG, a couple stints with Ring of Honor. He is very, very entertaining as well. Zumbi, who I have no idea who that is. Clement Petiot, who is a French wrestler, as you cannot tell by his name. Then you have Fabian Aichner, who looks very jacked. Shocked by this picture that he's a cruiserweight. I really would not think that he's a cruiserweight from looking at this picture of him. Harv Sihra, who is a very up-and-coming Arabic wrestler. So the cool thing about this whole Cruiserweight Open is there's so many people from so many different parts of the world. It is going to be crazy to see them all there. Then you got Gurv Sihra, TJ Perkins, who I've seen multiple times in many organizations such as Chikara. He is very, very entertaining. I think he's WWE ready, to be completely honest. I could see TJ Perkins being a good winner of this tournament. Then you got Rich Swann, who has already signed to a WWE contract, so once again, that would be easier for him to win the tournament, as he is already signed to a WWE contract. And I think that WWE is either going to sign somebody completely new off of this tournament, or they are going to have one of their inbred people win it. Then you got Tyson Dux, Drew Gulak, who is great. He is signed to a contract with WWE as well. So that could be a huge possible lead to him winning. Then you have Brian Kendrick, which I think is awesome that Brian Kendrick's coming back to be in this tournament. I've always been a fan of Brian Kendrick. I remember when he had that stint where he came back in NXT for like 2 shows. Then you have Akira Tozawa, Jack Gallagher. I've never heard of him, but he looks very interesting. Kind of looks like Simon Gotch a bit. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, who are both favorites. I'm wondering how they're going to work this situation out, because I personally think that these two are going to be the next NXT Tag Team Champions. The way things are going, they knocked off the Arrival the week before the Arrival won the championships at the last NXT pay-per-view, so we'll see what happens with that. Ho Lun, another Japanese wrestler who is very talented. Anthony Bennett, and I'm very excited for this, as I am friends with Anthony Bennett. I've known him for years at the Monster Factory. So guys, he's a good deep sleeper. Anthony Bennett, he's very exciting. You guys should definitely check him out if you can find any of his videos on YouTube. Like I said, I've seen him multiple times in person, and I've met him. I mean, I'm friends with him on Facebook and everything. Then you got Lince Dorado. You have Sean Maluta, Raul Mendoza, Kenneth Johnson, Alejandro Saez, Damian Slater, Jason Lee, and finally Daivari. Daivari used to be a WWE talent as well, so that's very interesting to see him coming back. So like I said, there's like multiple WWE talents that were already there. So that would be Bryan, Kendrick, Tajiri, and Daivari, which all those are probably going to win their first qualifying matches. Then you have huge names like Zack Sabre, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Cedric Alexander. Those guys are going to be awesome. Now here's my list of possible winners. I'm going to say that Tommaso Ciampa is up there. If him and Gargano were in the finals, I could see Ciampa getting the win because the crowd is already over for Gargano. So I feel like that would be a good idea to have Ciampa win, to win over some of the fans. But I think that would be great. Cedric Alexander is definitely the most talented person in the tournament. I think Cedric Alexander is one of my favorite wrestlers on the planet right now. If you ever watch Ring of Honor, he is always one of the most entertaining, and he was close to winning the championship for a while in Ring of Honor, and I've seen him live many times. Then you have Zack Sabre Jr., who I think has a huge shot at winning it as well. It's all going to be exciting, guys. Let me know who you guys want to win in the comment section below, and are you happy with this? Are you excited? I am damn sure excited. See you guys. Peace.